Today we're testing out the new Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. There are a lot of claims to this foundation: water, sweat, humidity proof, smudge and transfer resistant. But the one that I'm going to be trying out today, no powder needed. So let's put this bad boy to the test. Make sure before you use the foundation that you give it a good shake, really making sure that everything is mixed up in there before we put it on the face. I did use the Cali Ray Blurring Peptide Primer to prep my skin. I'm gonna go in with the foundation on the back of my hand and then put it on my face. Let's see. The shade match is actually perfect. I've already tried this foundation. I actually was gonna do a wear test where I wore it to a pool party in Vegas, and I did film like the get ready with me part, but I never filmed the testing it part because we had a little bit too many drinks, okay? Going in with a little bit more foundation because I want to see how buildable it is. I am in the shade 12 Light Neutral. This is a good shade match for me. And this sponge right here is so easy. Like, it covers so much surface area that it makes it so easy to blend. And this is just like literally blending right into the skin. My skin also looks very blurred right now. We are going to do a wear test today, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll come back and then we'll set our face with the Urban Decay setting spray. I'm not going to be using any setting powder. I may use some setting powder under the eyes just to set concealer, but everywhere else on the face, we're not using any setting powder. So let me finish my makeup. I'll come back and let's get this wear test started. Okay, we're back. Makeup is done. We're going to set our face now with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. There we go. Okay. A nice little drench, you know. Since we're not using any powder, I really do want to give this foundation a fair chance. So I want to make sure that we set her correctly with the spray. So it's 8:30 a.m. and I want to give you guys a close-up of the skin before we officially start this wear test. My skin is a little bit more matte than I normally like it to look, but that's okay, especially considering that I didn't put any powder on my face. That's actually kind of impressive. So we will see how this wears. Let's get the wear test started. It's been 4 hours since our last check-in, so I figured this would be a good point to just kind of check in and show you guys what the makeup is looking like. I'm actually really surprised that I don't have more creasing around the mouth. Actually, I have very minimal creasing around my mouth, especially considering that I didn't put any additional powder. It's just the foundation around like my mouth area is really, really impressive. So we'll check back in a few hours. I'm going to try to go outside in a few to show you guys what it looks like in natural lighting, but so far, so good. I like it. It's been 6 hours in this foundation and it looks really good. I feel like for me, we started off really matte and we're starting to get some glow back to the skin. I personally love a glowy finish. So this is going to be that foundation. Like, you have it on and it's just going to look lived in, but like in the most flattering way. It's looking really good right now. And honestly, I'm really impressed. So we'll check in probably once or twice more before the end of the day. But so far, I'm impressed. Like, she's holding up really, really well for no powder, you guys. This is like no powder on the face. That's impressive. It's 8:30 p.m. and it's officially been 12 hours in this foundation. Let's take a look together and let me give you my final thoughts. So coming in close, first of all, I blew my nose quite a bit, so I don't have any foundation on my nose or this like area around here, which is why it's more red. There's no makeup there. In my T-zone, I am a bit oily. I expected that. And again, like, I don't have any powder on my face. So I'm impressed at how this foundation has worn throughout the day and is continuing to wear without any powder. That's just crazy to me. Just for reference though, I have dry skin with an oily like T-zone. And I only get the oil after like a few hours of wear when I'm wearing makeup. I mean, like, take a look. This is no powder. This is just like the foundation. It doesn't get terrible, but I do get oily like through the center. Overall, I think this did really, really well. I don't know if I would call this like an everyday makeup for me. I would definitely pull this out if I were going to a festival, if I were going to be outside for an extended period of time, because I know that this is going to hold up for a long time. It's going to keep me matte and it's going to control my oils longer than a normal like glowy foundation that I would probably reach for would. You know what I think would be the perfect addition to this foundation? The new Urban Decay setting spray that's coming out that has hyaluronic acid. If you have dry skin, I think that setting spray sprayed on top of this foundation would be literally the perfect match. When that comes out, we're definitely going to have to test that out, because I'm telling you, I have this theory that the hydration from that setting spray is going to bring more glow to the skin, especially if you have dry skin. But let me know in the comments, do you prefer more of a matte foundation or a glowy foundation? Or what types of finishes do you like to see in your complexion products? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.